What's up, Leo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, all right, my lovely lions, let's see what's going on with you guys for the month of June. So, I hope you guys had a good May. I know I did. It was my birthday season, so I lived it up a bit. But let's see what's going on with you guys. Now, this is going to be a past, present, and future look for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leo signs, okay? And whatever comes out, guys. And just know that the energy is transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or it could be the energy of somebody around you. But let's see what is going on with Leo. Now, the cards that fell out, you guys have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Maybe someone is protecting themselves from a situation where there could be promiscuity, or maybe, someone who's a player. And yeah, just protecting yourself against that. So let's see what's going to pop up in the reading. All right, here we go. Guys, keep in mind that every day I do post a daily energy on my Instagram, High Vibrations 44, if you do want to check that out, okay? All right, Leo, we have your past, present, and we have your future. Okay. All right, guys. So the energy that we have here, Queen of Cups. All right. So maybe there's a significant water sign in your life. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio who's very important to you. If this isn't a water sign that you're dealing with, then just this being your energy, this is someone who is extremely, serene with how they're feeling, just being very sure of themselves, very sure of their emotions, someone who can be vulnerable and transparent, and someone who's just loving and very nurturing. This is usually the person that people will go to if they have a problem. This is a very empathic person. Okay. Behind that we have the Ten of Swords, the Sun card, and the Queen of Wands. So with this energy, maybe some of you are going through some sort of betrayal that has to do with the water sign, but I don't really get that. I feel like there's something that kind of comes to light. Okay, whether it's just something coming to light and maybe it's a hidden blessing that comes to light, but I just feel like there's someone who helps you to get through this, because I just don't feel malicious energy, but there is something difficult that a person had to deal with, okay? And it's just a sense of standing your ground through whatever darkness you may feel, to have an amazing new chapter come in with the World card, okay? So let's see what's up, Leo. Now, the first card that you guys have for the past is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands, I should just call this the Leo card. Pride, victory, feeling like, someone is having a parade just for you, really celebrating something that is amazing, an accomplishment. You have the Devil card. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Very interesting. So here, there's a victory happening because of the release of something toxic, whether it was a job, an environment, a group of friends, a friend, a lover, okay? But you guys had success by letting something go here, okay? So this is the lineup we got. Now, yeah, this puts you towards some sort of new beginning that your soul felt really, really good about, that kept you very balanced. Maybe you were growing in finances. Maybe there's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around you somehow, but you guys actually dodged a bullet by removing yourself from whatever this was, okay? Now, the next card that we have for the past is the Moon card in the reverse. So what this means is clarity. This is an epiphany. This is an awakening. If there's any secrets that had came out or anything that could have been hard for you to kind of swallow, then this is when you're healing and you're moving past it. And again, you're just able to understand on a bigger scale, why things happen the way they did. Why is this Moon card in the reverse here? We have the Ten of Swords. So here I just see clarity about a betrayal that happened. Six of Swords. Yep. Something came to light and somebody was just clear. Look, I got to move away from this. I can't do this. And your soul is like, thank you. Okay. The Temperance card to me is such a beautiful card, because regardless of what is shown in the cards, whether it's heavy abuse or whether it's, the direction a person's taking in their career, whatever, when I see this card, it's like, okay, your soul is okay with the way that this is going. It's the way that's supposed to go. So if you're leaving someone and you get this card, then it's your soul thing, you know, saying thank you. Like, we needed to go from that. It's not something that I wanted or that resonated with me. Okay. So the last card that you have is the Five of Pentacles. So someone had to reject someone. And if this wasn't a rejection within love or friendship, or again, just cutting somebody off, then this could have been, you know, maybe a financial issue, maybe leaving a job. But this is a card where someone can feel rejected. They could feel left out in the cold. They could feel like, you know, money's not where it needs to be. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, so this is accepting some sort of offer or just accepting something in general. And the Temperance card. So yeah, there had to be something that was just left behind, guys, and you guys had to accept that. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, so something definitely ended here in the past, you know, no doubt about it, because it was unconventional for you. It was throwing you off of the path that you really were meant to be on. Now, you have the Four of Wands behind that. So guys, with whatever it was that you left, with the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands, you stabilize yourself. There is expansion. You're able to do so much more without this energy in your life. Now, in the present moment, the first card that you guys have is the Three of Pentacles. This is when you're building, whether it's, you know, working with other people or, you know, establishing a solid foundation within work, but your ideas are being heard, you're being appreciated, and you're growing, you're building. Why is this Three of Pentacles here? We have the Empress card. Beautiful. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So there's a new beginning at this point, and there's, you know, a direction that you guys can build in. But I feel like for some of you, maybe you feel lost. Is this the right path for me? And it's, you know, it's like you're questioning this because of something that didn't work with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. So all it's saying is to stand your ground, endure this because you have strength. This is your card, Leo. So despite how you feel about this, there's going to be celebrations that come in because of the path that you're on and because of what you had to drop with the Eight of Wands in the reverse behind that. All right. So the next card that you guys have for the present moment is also the center card of this spread. So this is what everything is going to tap into. You guys have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So sometimes this could be a reconciliation of some sort, whether you fall off with a lover, a family member, friend, and, you know, you reconcile at this point. But it could also be when somebody's being an energetic or a financial leech. So let's see which one it is and why it's the core of your reading. Hold on. Let me keep shuffling this because these cards are all over the place. All right, let's pull a card. We have the Knight of Swords. Six of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be reconciling with a air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And in this case, I do see there being a good balance. I do see this being good. The only other thing that I can pick up from this, if it's not a reconciliation that you're going through, is that there may be something that you have to cut off, and it's like you have to protect yourself from it because it was leeching you, but now you're more in a balanced place because of that. So whether it's an air sign that's coming into your life or you just taking on the energy of an air sign where you're just not going to deal with anything that's going to be detrimental on your path, it just benefits you. Okay. Four of Wands, stability, foundation. The last card you have for your present moment is the Lover's card. So a lot of you could be getting into something romantic with an air sign this month. Why is this Lover's card here? The Magician in the reverse popped out. And we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So there's a heavy burden that you're releasing. There's a good sense of either money coming in or you just feeling very abundant within yourself. But I want to pull another card in the Magician in the reverse because it's either going to be something that you're choosing not to manifest anymore, or it's going to be something that, or a situation or person where there can be like manipulation in it. Okay. Why is the Magician in the reverse here? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So wherever there is some sort of injustice, that is not working. There's something that you guys lose complete faith in. but you still feel good at the end of all of this, even though there's something that you do have to let go of. So honestly, I just see you guys focusing on something that's not burdening you, and then just not manifesting something that you knew wasn't going to work at this point. Okay, so just that transition of doing what's good for you and knowing what's not going to be good for you. All right, now moving forward into your future. And it's funny because I was seeing this at the bottom of the deck here, because there was a lot of earth energy for you guys. So that's that pentacle energy. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around you, but it could be you guys building yourself in regards to business and just grounding yourself. But with your first card for the future being the King of Pentacles, again, not a Libra, I'm sorry, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that can be very significant in your life, or you guys just being on some real boss shit when it comes to money. Okay. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Wheel of Fortune. Hermit card. All right, guys. So one of two things is going to be happening here. And maybe it's both, because you guys are Leos and you're definitely capable of both. But with your energy being the Strength card and even the Queen of Wands behind that, Five of Swords in the reverse behind that, you're feeling powerful as fuck. There's no conflict at this point, and there is something that you're strongly focused on. For some of you that are having this reconciliation, you're so focused on that and things are going so well. Okay. For those of you where this didn't pertain in regards to reconciliation, or it didn't pertain to you rather in regards to a reconciliation, then it's showing that because of an immense focus that you're going to have, it's going to feel like you won the lottery on life. It's going to feel like something really good is happening for you, where you really stabilize yourself financially speaking. So with that being, what's being shown right now, let me just say that for the month of June, guys, for this Gemini season, it's going to be an extremely incredible time for manifestation. This is where we're all going to have more luck than usual, where we can manifest things in a greater way. We can manifest them in a faster way. Things that we didn't think could happen for us. That is what's happening this month. So keep that in mind, because something really good is happening here and you guys are going towards that. And, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, there's someone who's upset or bitter about that. Someone who may not necessarily want to see that happen. Or maybe someone that just has a high wall up for whatever reason. All right, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And you have the Strength card. So there's something, whether someone's just like, no, I don't want this, fuck off, or you're saying that to someone, you're fine with it. You're just like, all right, that's fine. I still have my power. I'm still me. And that ends. That changes, okay? And you find balance, okay? So especially if some of you were dealing with an abusive situation, or just someone or something that was just over the top, you're removing yourself from that. You're powerful and all that. Now, the last card that you guys have for the future is the Nine of Swords. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, that's losing sleep at night sometimes, just being over anxious, just thinking a lot, just overthinking. Why is this Nine of Swords here? We have the Six of Cups. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So it's like some of you are moving away from a situation that you knew wasn't good. But I'm going to get real for a moment. Okay? Because if I was reading this one-on-one for a person, I would not leave this out. Some of you will be coming out of something, and you're scared of the aftermath of leaving this situation. Whether you're afraid that someone will abuse you or hurt you in some way, or maybe someone's afraid that you will do that to them. Okay? I see someone scared and anxious about what's going to happen to me if I put this in the past. All right? Reach out to someone if that's how you feel. Don't let anyone make you feel this way. And just know that if this is how you feel, or if this is how you make a person feel, then there's some really deep issues, some deep-rooted issues that you have to get into. If you're being made feel this way, then that's just unhealthy. And once you do find a way out, make sure you stay out, okay? But there's just someone here who has been trying to get something off the ground, but it's just like it wasn't working out the way that they had expected it to. Something's going to be very out of control, guys, with you wanting to leave something that you're letting go of, where things just lose control. You guys you still come out on top of all of this, but that just this particular energy right here does concern me a bit. So if you guys are like in a situation where maybe you live with someone and you want to get out or something like that, just make sure you have help, make sure you have support, make sure you have a place to go. If they're gone at work or whatever for the day, just have a crew of people come in, get your shit, and go. All right, don't stay around this. You guys should not be living in fear. Nothing should hurt to this extent. Love should not hurt. Friendship should not hurt. So, yeah. And if you are the one who's doing that, you have to ask yourself, what went so wrong in your life where you can be so malicious towards others and you can bring so much pain towards others, okay? Because that comes from something deep-rooted, I'm going to pull some cards of advice for you guys, but I've told you guys, for those who have been with me for a long time, I was in an extremely abusive relationship, like 8-9 years back, and it was one of the hardest things that I ever went through. And for years I hated this person, I hated this man. I'm like, it's so unfair. They get to go on and live their life and just do whatever they got to do, and I'm suffering, and I always had so much anger towards them. But it wasn't until I evolved a bit that I'm like, no, this person comes from a really fucked up household, and that's not justifying an abuser ever. I would never justify an abuser. It's a shitty thing to do if you hit another person. But you just have to realize that everything stems from something. So don't take it so personally, but do get the fuck out, okay? But yeah. All we could do, guys, is just pray for those people, send them good vibes, just send them good vibes, but you don't have to be there for it. That's not your job. All right, so we got the Four of Cups, Six of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Cups. All right, so someone's going to be upset here because there's something or someone that they're close to or feel close to, but something's not going to continue. It's not going to be successful. Someone is either not making an offer or not accepting an offer, okay? Have the Ace of Wands, King of Swords. For some of you, you could be dealing with, you have the Page of Cups here. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or this is just the energy that you or someone is going to have here where it's just like, nope, I'm done. But there's going to be a new start that someone wants in some way, shape, or form, and it's not happening. It's not going to be successful. It's going to be cut out, okay? But there will be something new that does come in for you guys that you're going to be strongly connected to, but you have to cut out what's not working for you, okay? Whatever's putting you out of, your normal sorts, just move away from that. Yeah, someone's making an offer, guys, and what it is that your soul just doesn't want it. Something or someone needs to be released. There's all these cards about release. You're going to have to let something go, okay? Even if it's very difficult for you, even if you feel very burdened, you got to go. And when you get yourself out of this scenario, you have the Ten of Cups. So extreme and ultimate happiness come in, but you have to be able to walk away from, whatever situation this is, guys. Now, the deck that I just used was the Wild Tarot Unknown. The Oracle cards that I'm about to use is Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Who makes this deck, the Wild Unknown? Kim Kranz. So this is what it looks like, guys. All right, so Leo, let's see what your guidance is going to be. And I know I shuffle these cards weird, but they're so big and my hands are very small. So bear with my 5'1" self. God made me very petite. You guys know I'm a 3.5 in boys. So if you want to make fun of my feet, just know I spend much less money on sneakers and heels than you probably do. But yeah, I love that. Kids Foot Locker for life. All right, so let me shut the fuck up. All right, Leos. So here's the card that fell out. You have rainbow blessings, but it's in the reverse. So why is that? What is blocking blessings from coming in? Okay, now to answer that, we are going to look at the bottom of this deck, which is going to give us the energy. So we have love and compassion. Okay, self-explanatory. And we have a wake-up call in the reverse. Invocation in the reverse. You guys, and I'm not, it might not be you. Maybe it's a person that you're dealing with. But For the most part, what I see here is that someone really loves something, whether it's a person, whether it's a job that they have, whether it's, family members, and they love this thing to a fault, where now this thing is beginning to hurt them. This thing is beginning to block them from what they're supposed to be doing in life. This thing is just derailing them. And you're avoiding, or maybe someone else, again, transferable energy, someone is avoiding the truth. Someone is avoiding a wake-up call. Someone is avoiding tapping in because they don't want to see, that their blessings are being blocked. All they want to feel is this love. And in this case, this love is going to destroy you. Okay? This love is not healthy love. All right? I feel like this reading was especially for people who could be going through an abusive situation. If that is the case, I feel for you, but you don't need that shit. You really, really don't need that shit. There's love out there that does not hurt. There's love out there that is kind. There's love out there that is patient. I'm not going to do the whole Corinthians thing, but there's love out there that is genuine, guys. Okay? There is someone for everybody. And when I say that, I don't mean just, someone that you'll get along with. Like, no. We all have someone on this planet that we're meant to be with. And the universe is designed for us to find that. When you put so much love and compassion to something that's blocking blessings, you're the one who's putting it off. So you got to sit down and you got to be real with yourself, and you have to ask yourself, do I want to spend another few years in this situation where I'm blocking off the person that's supposed to come in? And at a time where, and I know, guys, I know it's hard, and it's funny because I remember being in health class in middle school, and we were talking about just sex and abusive relationships and how to see signs of it and how to help people in it. And I just remember looking at it, I'm like, oh, people who get into this shit are stupid. They're so dumb. Like, why would you ever stay in something like that? Until a few years later, and I found myself in it. And what people don't realize, and that I realize, is that it doesn't start like that. It's not like you go on the first date and someone takes you to their car and beats the shit out of you. No. Usually abusers are going to be the kindest people on this earth. They are going to come off in a way that you're like, holy shit, I'm on cloud 9. This is everything I've been wanting and needing. They know how to do that. They know how to play the role. And it's not until you're sucked in and you love them and you'll do anything for them, and they know they have that power, that is when the abuse starts. They don't abuse until they hook you in. Okay, that's how abuse works. So when I say this, I'm not saying this in a very nonchalant and just passive way where it's just like, oh, it's wrong for you, get out of it. Duh, no shit. But guys, I understand how hard that is. But the one thing you have to keep reminding yourself is every minute that I spend in this is a minute that I take away from healing, is a minute that I take away from finding my purpose, is a minute that I take away from finding the love of my life. Okay, so even if this isn't an abusive relationship, maybe it's just a bad work environment, maybe it's just a shitty scenario that we have to deal with. It's not something that is impossible to get out of. And I know that it seems really scary to be getting out of these things, but if someone is abusive and they've shown that they're abusive, usually it only gets worse, guys. So you don't want to put your life in jeopardy because of that. So if that is what you're going through, first off, I love you. You're important, you're special, and you're going to do something magnificent in this world. And I've found that the magnitude of the issues that we go through in life is a direct correlation to the impact that we're going to have on this world. If you are suffering, if you are hurting, if you are crying, if you are in a tough spot, you are going to change the world. You're going to do something so incredible. Feel that, okay? You are happening, or this is happening to you because there's something strong that you have to learn, and because you're going to need a stronger backbone than other people. So get your shit together, and I say that with love. This is preparing you for something. This is not taking your life away from you. This is not, meant to put you in a place where you just don't have any ambition. For me, it took losing everything that I had, losing my willpower, losing my right to choose things in that abusive relationship. It took getting everything taken away from me to know exactly what it is that I want and to have the effort to fight for it. So you guys, once you're able to hear from this, whatever it is that you're going through, once you heal from something of this magnitude, Ooh, the power that you're going to exude in this world is strong, Leos, and you already exude that power naturally. So the power that you get from this, no one's gonna fuck with you. Okay, I'm a tough cookie to date. I'm not gonna lie about that, and it's because I put my foot down. And if someone's like, "No, you're not gonna do that shit," I'm like, "Come again? I'm not gonna what?" I don't think I heard you. I think that was for someone in the back just now because I know you're not talking to me. But that's what it comes down to. I am very powerful and I feel like I have so much decision making within everything that I do in life. And the person who was my abuser, I had so much hatred for this person for the longest time. But, and I'm not going to tell them this, but it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. It was the catalyst to everything that I'm going to do. I needed someone to treat me like shit like that. And I know that sounds fucked up, but I'm a Taurus and I'm stubborn as fuck. So the bad part about me in the past was that I needed to learn my lessons in a hard way. But now there's no fight in that. I know what it is to be in that. I know what the signs are to get into something like that. So because I went through such pain, especially at a young age, I'm just very grateful because now it's just like I don't make those sort of mistakes. Yeah, sometimes we'll be attracted to shitty people, but nobody will ever make me feel that kind of pain again. Okay, not in a physical sense, knock on wood, okay, because y'all will see me in the front page news getting locked up if anybody ever did some shit like that to me again. But Leos, whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to get past it. Find yourself a good circle, find yourself, people that you can trust that can get you out of this. Because even if an acquaintance of mine called me and was like, Lissette, I need to get out, I will drop everything and I will figure out a way to get that person out. Okay, so just do what you got to do. I wish I could help each and every one of you individually, but I'm here for the kind words and for the motivation to get yourself out of it and to walk into your power and understand what this is trying to teach you, about yourself, about your life, and about your mission. Okay. Leos, like I said, you can find my Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I post daily energies on there. And if you guys would like a personal reading, I do offer 30-minute personal readings and then question options. So there's no limit on how many questions you can get at once. And I pull 3 cards and clarifiers if needed for those questions. And then the 30-minute reading, 30-minute reading. So if you guys don't want to wait, because there is, I think I'm booked up until like August or so, but I do offer emergency readings as well if you need to hear from me quickly, so just let me know. I love you guys.